George Russell's pole shouldn't stand. And it's not because he did anything wrong. He performed exactly as he was instructed to. The problem lies, as with all things within Formula One, at the feet of the FIA. Because after Max went through turn 9, lost it, and went straight into the tyre wall on the outside of an incredibly quick corner, it should have been a red flag. Immediately. The fact that it was only a single waved yellow being displayed, not even a double waved yellow, is actually criminal. We have seen red flags thrown for far less. And you're trying to tell me that drivers in qualifying mode aren't capable of messing up and doing exactly the same as Max Verstappen and collecting him and his car on the outside of turn 9. This is an incredibly fast corner and anything could have happened. Now, George, as I say, performed 100% as he should. He lost a tenth and a half as he backed off to try and regain some control of his vehicle, and he then went and set pole. But to me, it shouldn't have been allowed to happen, and it should be a Ferrari 1-2. Kimi Antonelli saw the yellow flags and backed off massively. Unfortunately, he has less experience than George Russell, so he couldn't tell the difference, I assume, between a double waved and a yellow flag, assuming that there was a car off, there was danger, and he would have to back off because, well, the time would probably be deleted anyway. There is no British bias in my voice. It is purely the blame of the FIA. That should have been a red flag, and you will not change my opinion on that. The fact that that was still his fastest final sector, it's just a little bit iffy. If that had gone wrong, Russell lost it and went into Max Verstappen, we would be having an incredibly different conversation, and the FIA need to fix up and make the correct decisions at the right time. It's absurd to me, because we saw a lap later the double waved yellows being flown, and that was on their in-lap, when they were going slow anyway. What do you think? Do you think George Russell should have been allowed to keep his pole, or do you think that he should have lost the time, gone back down the order, and we have a Ferrari 1-2? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a fabulous day. And as you were.